Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse and I'm back yet again playing Sevtech Ages. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having an amazing one myself. We're going to back to this pretty amazing pack here, kind of hammer things out. You notice here, I have a funky hat. That is top hat. It has Poshness 3 on it, which I don't even know what it means, but it's from the Fat Cat mod. There's these mobs that spawn now that look like kind of like English gentlemen, and they have hats like this that kind of have smoke coming out of them. They're not friendly, but every once in a while they drop one of these hats. This is the first one I've actually got. Decided to wear it just for fun, and yeah, I have smoke coming out of my head now. But anyway, I went ahead and also made one of these. This is yo-yo. This is from Tinkers. And pretty easy. You just need 2 yo-yo pieces. I think there was an axle as well, and there was a string. And I made that. It's all out of manualin. This one does 18.85 damage. I actually buffed it up with quartz. I think it was like 16 something or 15 actually before I actually started adding the quartz to it. But yeah, it also has a friction stat there somewhere. Where's that at? Maybe not showed here, but there is a friction stat when you're making it. You can see it. I think that's how long it kind of stays out by itself before it pulls back in, because it stays out there for a couple seconds, then comes back in. But seems pretty good. Does a lot of damage. Like I said, 18.85. That is a lot more on my sword, and I don't have to worry about the durability going down. Plus, I just want to try it. I've never actually used one. I just kind of been giving, man, I don't want a yo-yo. I'm no kid. I got one anyway, and it's pretty cool, actually. I'm glad I made it. So I'm going to be using that for a bit. I've also been here making some stardust. So an easy way to make stardust is this crushed quartz, which you can just crush down in a crusher. Kind of do this, and it'll pull in, well, I guess that's the containment chalice. I didn't show that yet, but it'll just make the starlight. Over here, I made the containment chalice as well, just to make using this infuser a little easier. So yeah, the containment chalice, not too bad a recipe as long as you have the iridescent. It's actually really easy, other than 2 star metal. That's a little expensive, but outside of that, not too bad. And this thing can hold 24 buckets of starlight. And if one of these empty, it'll automatically fill it. So it's actually pretty decent to have around here. So that's pretty awesome. And I just have pipes kind of going into the bottom, kind of feeding it. And probably should get out under here. And yeah, I've been doing that because I was running low on stardust finally. Because after I haven't been making crystals, I have no reason to make them anymore. I have like 8 or 9 max stat ones. So I have everything I need. But anyway, I've been doing that. We're going to do one more thing here, and then we'll probably head to the moon. The one thing I want to kind of deal with the moon and every other planet that we're going to end up having to go to is a way to kind of travel around them really easily. So I thought we'd do it with this. So yeah, we'll do this here. What I want to do was a celestial gateway. What is it? Celeste. I probably should just look at it in the book, but anyway, we're going to do that. And this thing's here, so not too bad. Pretty cheap recipe, really, but we'll kind of get to it here. Probably need a chisel because I don't have any ruined marble on me, but we'll just make a stack of that stuff. Had to make a bunch more. I already have it loaded on the rocket, actually. Let's go here. Let's go to ruined. There we go. Get rid of that. I don't know if I can make this door of the day either, but we're about to find out, aren't we? Anyway, this is part of the reason I needed more stardust, but anyway. Let's make 2 of them for right now. Should be all we need. I can make more later on if I need them. And some kind of crystal. Doesn't even matter. It didn't say it had to be attuned, did it? No, any crystal. And I think that's everything, man. Okay, we're going to have to do a multi-block with these 2, but it's not that big a deal at all. Just need to see that recipe one more time. Corners, alum, marble. Okay, let's do this. Let's get her done. There we go. That, and then it was like that, I think. And I have no clue. 2 lenses, that, and that. Okay, pretty sweet. Not a bad recipe at all. I should probably set up 2 at once, shouldn't I? That'd probably be a little more efficient. Anyway, let's get it done. And this will just make it so I can travel in between dimensions, like, really easy. There'll be other ways to do this later in the pack, but I got this one now, so I might as well just make it now. See, it is going to let me do it right now, hopefully. I know some of the things have to be done during the nighttime. I'm not sure exactly which ones are which. If this isn't going to work, it's going to freeze up. And, I'll probably just restart the video, to be honest. Anyway, there it is. Sweet. Let's do that, and let's do another one. I had everything in there, didn't I? Or did it make 2? No, there's only 1. Oh, it needs another crystal, man. Definitely not using attuned. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab another crystal. Let's throw that in there, and then we'll go build this multi-block, and then get to the moon, man. We're going to get to the moon. We're going to get into a new age today, which is going to be pretty awesome. We should get into some real automation tools now, is what I'm thinking. And some different mods, so that should be pretty awesome all around. Come on, give me my celestial gateway. These things are really awesome, actually. I have never really gone to the trouble of using one, but We're going to this time. It's going to be definitely a thing. Because, yeah, I've never had to do all this world jumping before. Which way am I? Which way is my base? Is it that way? I think so. Let's, take a little trip. There we go. I love my flight. Why do I have my view distance so low? Is that like normal, like 16 or something? What's up with that? I'm so used to doing like 24. Anyway, we'll find a place to put this. I haven't really decided. We should look in the book here what we actually need to build. I think I have everything on the rocket actually, so I should grab that as well. Because this thing does have an inventory. But once we're done here, we'll be able to just fly off all willy-nilly. So, what is it? Right click. Then I set the hotkey to 9, right? There we go. We got sooty, we got ruined, we got engraved, and we got arch. There we go. Let's hit out. And find a spot for this. I'm going to put it in a temporary spot right now. I'm going to end up moving this. This does not need to be here, and I'll end up putting it right there. But I know pretty much the structure anyway, so we'll kind of at least get the multi-block built. Just to show you what you're kind of dealing with here. Just a 5x5 of sooty, I believe. Just kind of like that. Then the arch, I think, goes around the outside. Kind of like this. I just need to look at what the corner blocks are. Because one is one and one is the other. Do that. It's a real simple multi-block. Not bad at all. Let's go here. Let's go to... It should be in attunement. And it should be over here. Celestial Gateway. And I guess it's the arch and then the engraved. So let's go... That... There's arch. Is that really arch? That's the wrong stuff. What is that? That is ruined. I need ruined. Oh, I have ruined right here. There we go. Let's do that. And then engraved on top. We're going to have some mobs here soon. Hopefully they don't blow up my stuff. Don't spend much time outside during the night. There we go. And we should just have to throw a gateway in the center. And like I said, I could just set this up on the boot as well. I should probably put that in the center, not there. There we go. Oh man, why doesn't it want to place on the blocks? I always find it so hard aiming things on the sooty. It's so hard to see the boundaries. You can see when we sit inside, it goes dark. It's actually looking for the portals. And we see a star. There'll be certain stars that look different once we have more of these set up. And at that time, we'll be able to kind of come here and do the stuff with things. And that's pretty awesome. Here's some mobs. I was wondering where they're at, man. I want to try my yo-yo real quick. This thing's actually pretty brutal. I just wanted to want a mob. Just to show you guys really quick how much damage this thing does. It does the damages. Anyway, let's go like that. Come here. Aha. Get back in here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a little wonky even the thing, but at the same time, really cool. I like that. Look at that. I'm electrocuting myself. I'm doing all that jazz. Boom. Yeah, it one-shots a lot of things. I don't know exactly how the damage works. But I was even one-shotting some of these guys sometimes, which is pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do is go sleep probably, and then we'll probably get all our stuff gathered up, head to the moon, and get to the next stage. So that is awesome. And okay, we should have everything we need to kind of make this trip now. So we should probably equip our spacesuit here, because that would probably be a good thing. We have our backup oxygen. We have everything for fueling and our celestial gateway here. So we have a redundant way of getting back to the overworld, which is kind of something that I wanted just to be really safe. And that is pretty cool. Make sure everything's on here too. This is going to be something we need later. It's the frequency something. It makes it so you can, 1, hear while you're in space, and 2, I think, talk to mobs, like the passives and stuff, right? The villagers, which are basically aliens, but yeah, we'll get to that in time. I don't know how you get the shield. I actually have no clue. But yeah, I think we have everything. Let's kind of get in here. We should be able to get inside. Let's actually change our view. When you do, you actually get a number on the screen telling you that, you know, depicting a countdown, and a bar on the left with my face on it, which is actually pretty hilarious. It'll actually go up as we're kind of launching. So I'm just going to hit the space bar, and this thing's going to take off. I'm not going to touch the keys because I think you can kind of move the rocket, but it may use more fuel. I'm not 100% sure on that, but not going to risk it either way. But we're going to have a countdown. We're going to take a big launch into space here. It's going to be pretty cool and pretty awesome, man. We're finally getting to a new age, so we'll be on age 5. Actually, this age felt pretty short. Most of it was just spent time processing materials that weren't hard to get and actually easy to get because we had ore extracted and stuff. So really weird age. It felt easier than age 1 and 2 for sure. But anyway, we're gonna launch up here. We're gonna get this done. You can see here the world's gonna start actually disappearing here in a second once it gets out of view distance, which will be kind of funny. I think there's a cube underneath it. Yeah, there is. Look at that. Look at that. It's gone. It's evaporating. The whole world's gone. It just got destroyed. We escaped in time. I have no idea what I'm saying. But we're going to go into a new kind of interface here, a GUI. And it's going to have a bunch of planets that we can look at in a second. And we can only go to the moon because we only have the tier 1 rocket. But as we get the higher tier rockets, we'll be able to go to other planets. But the only way to get those rockets are from getting the blueprints, which are actually in the dungeons. And I think from trading with mobs. I think you can get some of them from trading with mobs as well. And that's pretty cool. I'm anxious to see what we unlock in Age 6. I think we're going to get in some good tech. And be able to actually start doing some proper kind of automation. So this is the GUI here. You can scroll out. You can see there's actually other solar systems, which we probably will never have to worry about. This is our main one. So it has all kind of Earth's regular planets, right? So all that stuff's there. Except for this is called Overworld, of course. If you go to the Overworld, you'll see it kind of tells you about the Earth. But you also have the moon one. Click on that. You can see, oops, I clicked too much. Let's go there. You'll see it actually kind of pulls you into it. We've got a launch button up here. Whole bunch of information. So gravity, orbit, day length, meteor frequency. Meteors do land here. I don't remember what they give you. So we'll kind of see. Dungeon. That means that there's a boss mob. Like there's actually a dungeon we go here. Those dungeons usually have bosses in them. You fight them, you get a key, you unlock a chest. And that's how you kind of get your NASA workbenches. Not your workbenches, sorry, blueprints. So that's kind of cool for the workbench. Down here, there's some important information. So breathable, whether the air is going to be breathable. Of course, the moon, it's not. Corrosive, which is another important one. Because I think of the corrosive atmospheres that when you go outside, it destroys your armor. And radiation, which I think is on a lot of planets. And the higher that is, the less time you can spend outside. And his thing, I forget what pressure is. Someone could tell me that in the comments. But I think that's an important one too. But anyway, we're going to launch. Take off here. And by take off, I mean land. You're going to want to slow yourself descending. You're going to have an option for it. So if you go and drop at full speed, it's going to destroy the lander. Taking one small step for man, for one giant leap for Minecraft kind. I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, you will destroy your lander. So there you go. Got our advancement. It's real loud. I'm going to start hitting the space bar. Probably don't have to hit it at this point. But I remember that if you kind of let it descend too quickly, you make a crater, man. And crater doesn't sound like a good thing. But anyway, we'll just kind of let it descend. Our Y level is not going down too fast, but if I let the speed up too much, then I won't be able to slow it down in time. I'd rather kind of keep it slower. There we go. The lander is actually pretty cool too. A little glitchy, but it is what it is. There we go. The lander is actually the rocket as well. You'll see that in a second. So there we go. We've landed. We're on the planet. Let's get out of that view there. And yeah, we're on the moon, man. There's the Earth. There you go. I'll probably need a frequency module if I want to hear properly here. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about on the Overworld there. But I can actually break this thing. It's actually my rocket. There we go. Oh, that gives you your launch pads back. I did not know that. Anyway, I didn't have to make the set I did apparently. So let's do that. There's our actual launch pad. Let's take the rocket and throw it right there. And our rocket's already good to go. So let's actually... Why can't I do anything right now? I have no control. I can't go into my menu. I'm gonna have to log back out. I can't go into my inventory at all. Okay, I'll be right back. And okay, I'm back. I'm totally confused though, because you'll notice here I have 18 launch pads. I put 9 down, and now I have them. I logged back in. I right-clicked, and it put down 9 in one single go. I have no idea what happened. I just lost one too. You gotta watch things too when you break them here, because they fly all around. But that was a really odd bug. I have no idea. And I got 9 free launch pads. Which is fine, because we'll need it later on for the other rockets. But I'm gonna take the fuel loader, throw that right there, and then we should be able to grab the power. People were telling me too. Some people were kind of like, you don't know how to do this. And they got all angry because I was not sure about the sidedness of these things. A lot of you guys probably did Galacticraft a lot more of me. You just got to bear with me, man. I'm also sick as a dog. That is definitely a thing. I'm hopped up on medication and barely even able to function. But anyway, the round sides seem to be the liquid sides. Square ones are power, so I should be able to put that there. Kind of get that going. That should feed this power, right? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, let's go do that. Let's grab our jerry can with fuel, and we should be able to just use that. Well, my whole bad habit of dropping things is really more of a bad habit here, right? Because things just gotta fly. Can I? Oh, I can just feed it in there, right? There we go. That'll fuel up the rocket. The rocket is good to go. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's go and I guess set up our... Why did that happen? Weird things are happening in my inventory. What? Okay, I can't click on anything right now. I'm going to log in and out again. I have no idea what's going on. Huh. And look at my map. Why is my map not here? Map? It is here. Odd. Okay, I seem to be able to click on things again, so let's set up the Celestial Gateway. Kind of get that done before another bug happens, man. Hopefully we're done. I wouldn't be able to see, like to be able to see my journey map though, because you're definitely able to do that. I don't know why it's not loading right now. It's actually behaving quite strange, but we'll just let it do its thing right now. And hope it sorts itself out. Let's do that. Let's do that and that. And we're almost done here, man. And we're going to go right back to the Earth right away. And I'm probably going to just take a look at the actual quest line and that jazz, because we're burning oxygen right now. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I finally broke down and restarted the pack. Hopefully that's going to fix my issue. But anyway, I have no idea what's happening. Anyway, go in here. You should be able to see the star. That's actually the Celestial Gateway that's on the Overworld. So we are good now, man. We are doing pretty good. Let's grab our Resonating Wand. I think you need that. You just right click on them and then bam. Just like that, we just got back to the Overworld. So I can actually go and fill up my oxygen and then maybe do a little bit of exploring, because I would like to find one of the boss areas, like I said. And I would like to maybe take a look at a village at least. I know there's not a ton there, but at the same time, be something pretty cool to check. Anyway, let's go this way. What's over here, man? Bunch of mobs. Don't really have to worry about them right now. I feel so slow right now. I'm so used to having those boots now that I'm not used to being this slow at all. Don't you come after me, horsey. You would too, wouldn't you? Eat yo-yo. I love it with that moment where they're kind of just floating through the air like that. It's actually pretty funny. But anyway, let's go here. Bam. So whenever I need to fill up my oxygen now, I should just have to like come back here and just kind of spend a couple seconds here. And yeah, I can fill it up. I think we can make bigger tanks now. Let's actually take a look at our advancement book, kind of see what we're getting into. So we go to age 5. You can see we got emeralds, we got diamonds. Cheese ore. That is from Galacticraft actually, and that's going to come from the moon. So that's actually pretty cool, because I was wondering what we were going to need from the moon, and it's going to be the NASA blueprints. I knew that, but probably this cheese ore as well. So that's pretty cool. Osmium, and these are all going to be surface ores, just normal surface, I believe. Doesn't say anything about the moon on them. Down here, here's our tier 2 rocket. There's our buggy, which we're going to need. These are schematics that we're going to have to find, right? Build the tier 2. Can you just build the tier 2? Or do you need the, I know some of them you need it. Tier 2. Yeah, here's all the rockets. There's the tier 8, 6, 5. Crazy. So many of them, man. Tier 4. I want tier 2. Oh, it's right there. Tier 2 is right there. And how hard is this thing? Actually, meteoric plate. That's probably what we're getting for the meteors. Right there. So definitely going to probably have to farm some of those meteors. That is something. Oxygen vents. The rest of it doesn't seem too hard, actually. It seems to be mostly the meteors. So, okay. We're going to be definitely doing some exploring here, which means we could probably get into larger tanks as well. So, I think there's bigger ones, right? Light. How do you tell them the difference? They all look the same. Oh, okay, there's mediums. So, mediums would take that. That's not too bad. How much does that hold? Doesn't really say. 2,700, okay. And I think there's a heavy too, right? Yeah, there's a heavy. So it's basically just triple the recipe. That isn't too bad at all. Anyway, let's grab our oxygen. There we go. Let's get that back in. We're all filled up. And I'm safe to do a little bit of exploring now. So we can come back and forth whenever we need. So that is not a problem. And yeah, stop aggroing me, man. Take that. There we go. It's weird. A diamond sword? Really? Oh, I'm curious. Is there any way to break these down? Use? No, it doesn't look like it. We can use it for some crafting apparently, but no way to actually kind of deconstruct it into its diamonds, because that would have been nice. But anyway, the mobs are getting much heavier armed, obviously, though. So anyway, let's go here. Let's find our area. It changes your FOV when you're in here. It's a little odd. Anyway, we'll head through. Sweet. I love that gateway. It's like the animation is really cool for that. The way it kind of remembers where you were. It kind of shows a picture of the other side of the portal. It's actually pretty amazing when you think about it. But yeah, we're finally here, man. We're here, we're doing stuff and things, and we're good to go. So anyway, let's go. What am I doing here? Let's grab you and you, and let's pick a direction. Our journey map is good now, so we should be able to wander pretty safely. Although I should probably set a marker, shouldn't I? Let's go to waypoints. Let's go to new. Let's go to, I guess this new, right? I just named it this one. This is called a portal. Here we go. Click save and take off. There will be mobs here. They'll have kind of the oxygen mask setup that we have, which is pretty cool. To find the dungeon, it's actually a crater. You'll see like very deep holes, and that's going to be kind of what we're looking for. And we can see you could jump pretty high. Oh, there's actually a village right there. We'll go take a look at that. But I want to look down all these craters too, because yeah, if we could find a boss, that'd be really cool. Because I'd like to see what we get, man. I doubt we'll be able to do much with the village yet, because we need to make that frequency thingy. Can't remember what it was called, but we'll have to do that. I think the meteors too just have kind of a chance of dropping while you're in the area. I can't remember if they can actually destroy your stuff. What is that? Ore from the moon? Just regular world gem? That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Awesome, man. That's actually pretty awesome. Let's see here. Do I have... You're not going to be able to use regular torches here, too? I should probably mention that. You're going to want to use something like a wand or a torch launcher or something like that. Something that kind of gets around it. Because vanilla torches are definitely not going to work on the moon. So they'll just go and burn themselves out. The mod has its own kind of set of torches. So that's something you could do there, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just going to use a illumination one. Because that's easy peasy. This is the alien's home. I wonder if there's any aliens in here. There's one right there. Oh, there's a torch. Oh, and there's one of those torches I was talking about. These are the glowstone ones, aren't they? Yeah, let's go to... Oh, there you go. They're the ones that you can use on the moon with the Galacticraft. Alien villager, and it's going to say, yes, I need to equip a frequency module to communicate with them. So, I can't actually talk to them, but if I had the stuff to do that, the frequency module, I'd be able to talk to him and kind of, you know, trade with him. But I can't remember what they trade with. I think it may be some kind of gem that you have to find kind of on this planet. And I have no idea where it kind of spawns or any of that jazz. But we can just fight bosses. That'd be the easier route. But I'm kind of looking. Is that a deep one? That's a deep one. I'm running down it. That might be one. Let's take a look here. No, I don't think that's deep enough. Nope. Definitely not. So I'm going to wander around for a bit. And yeah, we'll go. And once I find one, probably go down and fight a boss. You can kind of see how that works out for us. Because, yeah, you can see there on the right, too. I did mention that. You can see the oxygen bar. So one tank is about, I don't know, halfway kind of empty. Once I get about 2 down, I'm going to have to head back, I suppose. Can't go super far yet. And that is a problem. And I can't fly here either. I mean, I suppose I could go ahead and make the whole flying machine thing. But I don't know if I want to have to. I really don't want to have to use that thing. Maybe I will. Yeah, I don't know. Because the slime sling, I'm going to take fall damage, aren't I? I should try that. If I don't take fall damage, I could just use slime sling. Didn't even think of that. Let's kind of try it out. Can I move around quickly this way? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that works beautifully. I thought a little bit. But it didn't damage my armor. I'll take it. This is going to make finding one of those dungeons way easier. Okay, so we found a way to move around pretty safe. We take fall damage, but it is minimal. Minimal at best. Okay, I finally found one of the dungeons. This is all you're looking for. Just a crater with a hole in it. That's pretty much all it is. I've already found 2 others that had holes in them, and they weren't the right ones. Because if you kind of look at this one, it goes all the way down till you could see kind of bricks. They do not belong there. So yeah, we're going to go down there. We're going to go through this place and kind of figure it out. So should be pretty cool. There is a boss in here. And yeah, I've already gone down 2, and I found some sapphire ore in them. They went all the way down the bedrock. I had to fight some mobs and stuff, but yeah, definitely a thing. I also have had to go back to the overworld 2 times. It's 2,000 blocks away. It's actually going into my oxygen now. I've had to go back and fill up on oxygen is the problem, right? So where is my oxygen? Right there. I want this one. There we go. Kind of just get it swapped over here. There we go. Because, yeah, with the slime sling, it's not too bad moving around, but literally 45 minutes to find this. I did not have any luck at all. It's actually quite hard to find these by ground. Yeah, it is just a little rough. Nothing you could really do about it. I already found the cheese ore too, so it's actually pretty easy to find, kind of near the surface. Yeah, not too bad. We'll kind of figure out what that's for later on. But anyway, let's kind of go through this, kind of see what happens here. Go. Looks like we got some spawners, so we'll kind of deal with those. Those should not be that big an issue at all. Go. Oh, there we go. Go away. Kill him. Get rid of that guy. And let's get rid of him and him. I should mention too that when you come to this area, to actually mark the coordinates of this area down on the map, oh my. Because when we get to the other planets, the dungeons will be at the same coordinates per world, right? So don't mark down my coordinates, so that's not going to do anything for you. But in your world, mark down your coordinates whenever you find one of these dungeons, because when we say get to Mars, we should be able to, well, you should be able to find a dungeon in the exact same spot in that place as well. So yeah, that is definitely something you want to probably do there. Can you go away, man? Can you? There we go. I'm not ready for you, man. What's going on here? Creepers. There we go. The creepers actually seem to drop redstone as well, I noticed, which is a little odd. I did not expect that. Let's do that. Get rid of the string. Sweet. Come here. You could probably turn one of these into some kind of mob spawner. I should check the bricks too, see if they actually do anything. Ever since we did the other maze there earlier in the pack in Twilight Forest, I should be ready for that kind of, shouldn't I? Anyway, we'll check that in a second. See if these bricks, you should be able to break these, no problem, I think. So, isn't that big a deal? Get up there. There we go. Let's see here. What's this actually? Is it for anything? Let's go to use on this. Nothing. Oh, there you go. Mood Dungeon Brick. You only need one. Used for the inscriber calculation press. So the last one we don't have. So that is pretty cool that we have that. It's a good thing I checked that. Otherwise, I would have been making another trip. Anyway, let's just keep going until we get to the boss here. Every once in a while, you get one of these which is kind of not formed too, and the boss isn't there where he should be. But yeah, definitely something. Oh, this has loot. What? This is the first one that's had loot in the entire pack. I don't know these two. Enchantment Roasting and Scorching Heat. They sound good. We'll take them. I don't want Punch 2 or Depth Strider. I don't really need those. I can get those ones easy anyway. These ones actually sound interesting because, well, I don't know what they are. Scorching Heat is kind of obvious. Unless it does smelting as well. That'd be cool. Let's get you. Here. Here we go. Make sure nothing could spawn. And just keep on moving. Sweet deal. There we go. This place is actually going quite far. I don't remember them being quite this large. There we go. Keep on trucking. These spiders, man. Go away. I don't like the spiders. Although with the all the webs, they're having as much trouble as I am moving around this place. So not that big a deal, to be honest. There we go. Keep on moving. Oh, this is going to be the boss room here. So this boss, I believe, is a giant skeleton. So yeah, definitely a thing. There's flame pillars in the corner. I think if you get too close to him, he actually picks you up and throws you in the flame pillars. But we'll kind of see how this goes here. So there he is. Evolved skeleton boss. Oh, he's picking me up. Aha, he didn't get me in there at least. Oh, I switched off the wrong weapon. This weapon seems to be doing pretty good damage to him, which is actually really good. Oh, he tried to get me in there and failed. Oh, he's having some problems. I think he's actually dead. There you go. It's going to explode. Give us some experience. And he's going to give us a key. So we got a tier 1 dungeon key. You only get tier 1, you know, on this planet. So don't be looking for any others. Should be able to hit that. Check this. What did we get? We got the tier 2 rocket. So we got the rocket. There's still the buggy, though. We haven't got the buggy yet. Ooh, beheading. Block reach. There's some cool enchantments here, man. Excavate 3 in a book form. So I can put that on anything I want. Some of this cheese stuff. Oh, that's just cheese curd, right? Okay. Heavy duty shovel. Sure. Why not? So yeah, that's that. That is how this works. You can't break these, kid, yeah? I don't think so. And yeah, we did the boss. We did the boss. We did the dungeon. And that is actually pretty awesome. Look at this, man. We're making progress. We're at a new age. We're on a new planet. And this is pretty amazing all around, man. Just a good time. Look at that. I want to know what these do, man. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. Want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Just keep it classy. That'll be down in the description. I also have a Patreon, so if you want to, maybe think about supporting me before making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, one of the current rewards is actually access to a Sevtech server, so that is definitely a thing as well. But yeah, I am going to end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.